Hi folks, today I'm gonna explain you how you can overcome stage fright and how you can be better performer. So make sure you subscribe and watch till the end of the video so you don't miss any of these tips. So the first tip how you can overcome stage fright is that you need to focus more on the audience than yourself. Like if you only focus on yourself and how you look, how you play, and other stuff like that, then you get more nervous because you are thinking about yourself. But if you focus the audience and how you deliver value to the other people, then you are not so nervous anymore. It's like really interesting thing that then the nervousness kind of almost goes away. It never goes all away. You can feel still a little bit nervous, but if you're a little bit nervous, it helps you a little bit. But if you're too nervous, then you start like freaking out. So that's not good, and that's what we are trying to overcome. But I would say that you need to focus on the audience, not yourself, because all the time when I'm trying to, focus only on myself, I get really nervous because how I look, how did I look on the camera and stuff like that. Then I get nervous, or do I speak, correct English? Or in this video also, like how I look, how is everything, how I sound like, it doesn't matter. I'm just focusing on you and how I will deliver my message to you and how you are getting more value. So that's the point. And it's the same with the video stuff also. So when I'm focusing on you rather than me, then it's going better. And it happens like that. So that's the most important thing that I would say, that focus on the audience and not only yourself. And then kind of the nervousness comes away in somehow. And the second thing that is probably really obvious is that you need to prepare well. So if you are not prepared for performing or your musical performance or anything like public speaking and stuff like that, doing presentation in work or school or any place, then you will get nervous because you are not prepared and you start freaking out. So you need to prepare really well when you are performing. So you need to prepare for everything. Like if you know the piece 80% and you are like, this is going well 80%, then it's not going well. You need to know the piece like 110%. Like you need to know everything about the piece, and the piece must be learned so well. If you are performing music in this example, you need to learn it so well that you can't do wrong. It must be like that. So then you are prepared well. Same with presentations. If you're doing presentation, you need to be prepared so well that you can't do well. You can't do wrong in the place. So you need to be really, practice all the stuff that you are going to do in there. So that's the second tip that I would give. And the third tip is that you need to do presentations or performances a lot. And the more you do those performances, the more natural you will get with it. I remember when I started to teaching music with other people, and I'm also teaching now online and in my home and other students' home. And when I started going to other people's houses, in first time I was kind of nervous because new people and I didn't know these. And at first time it felt like I'm a little bit nervous when I go there. But now when I have done that so much, I'm not so nervous anymore, because it's like I have done that so much. So it's the same with performing. Like I have performed many gigs and many concerts, so I don't get so nervous anymore than in the my first concert. I was like freaking out in the first time. Many people didn't see that, but I was really nervous before when I was performing. But now I'm not so nervous anymore because I have more I get more used to that. So that's for easier to me now to do, because I have more concerts done right now. So then it's more easier because I have done lots of repetition, playing lots of concerts, teaching lots of people. So I know how it's like going. And you know, if something happens, you need to be prepared for that. Like always happens something unexpected, you know, all the time, you know, in the concerts and stuff like that. So you need to fit in the new environment, and you need to be like chameleon. I don't know if you know this animal, but you need to be like that, that you will fit in the new place, because every time you play the piece, it sounds a little bit different. The people are different in the audience, the acoustics are different, you have different mood. Some days you feel like super inspired, and some days you feel that doesn't feel inspired at all. So you need to be prepared for that too, because every time you perform a new piece, it sounds totally different, and it's totally different experience. So that's why performing music is also really interesting, or if you are going to concerts, because it's always different than when you go to YouTube or Spotify, because there it's always sounds the same. But when you are going to live concerts, it's like every time a really different experience. So that's why I like it. But you also need to prepare for that, that it's not going to sound like how you play it in when you are practicing. So that's really important, that you prepare that it will sound a little bit different than in the practicing. And if something goes wrong, you take it. You take the kind of situation that you can, you know, deal with it. And if something, you are playing guitar and your amp goes broke, so then you will do some guitar jokes or take the situations. That's really important, and that's the last tip that I would give to you. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you, and I hope you got some new ideas to think and some new stuff that you can implement when you are performing. And make sure you subscribe this channel and leave comment what thoughts this bring to you. So we will see in the next video. Bye.